Meanwhile, the whole CS2 market is crashing. I'm buying more skins. I've just acquired some of these M4A4 polysubs from the graphic design collection in the factory new condition because these skins are worth around like $30 upon third-party websites, and in my opinion, it's definitely a unique price ever since the supply of these is not huge at all. I also really like the AK-47 Legion of Anubis from the Fracture collection. Definitely a very interesting looking skin. I mean, it's not the most desirable one. It's from the Fracture collection, but the best part that I love about this skin is that it's actually very stable upon the market all around, and this is one of the best signs for my investments. It's a direct trade-off to some nice knives as well. It's from the Fracture collection, which has been already discontinued from the active drop pool, so we don't even need to wait for a discontinuation. We just need these to get used up, some more players to come into the game, and prices could certainly be rising by December. And also, it feels like many knives upon the markets are finally low-key affordable, or however you want to call it, because I've been buying some of these knives. I'm not sure what we are gonna do with them in the near future, but definitely been picking them up because they've been hitting all-time lows in the past couple of years, so that's why I couldn't resist. Also gotten these gloves. They're currently very cheap right now, sitting at all-time lows, but certainly prices could go even further down, just because it's an active dead-hand terminal, and prices could certainly go even lower because every single week more supply is getting generated, but only the terminals, not the gloves directly, because sometimes the gloves are way more expensive inside the terminal, but if less people buy them out, prices could go even lower. So it's very hard to tell how the prices are going to interact with the market, because for example, if we compare terminals to the Genesis collection, right, the AK-47, the Oligarch, in the minimum wear condition in the past year was very stable upon the markets, and even though the supply of these terminals is getting more and more by every single day, the truth is that not a lot of people are redeeming the skins inside, and once they actually discontinued, prices could certainly start rising up. I mean, this skin was selling when it was released for almost 500 euros in the minimum wear condition, and we're not talking about the factory new one. Well, it's absolutely insane how much the Tech 9 whiteout has actually crashed upon the markets. For example, the minimum wear condition at a certain point in time was selling for around like 60 euros, and as you can see, we've crashed a lot in price ever since these are listed for 23 euros upon the Steam community market, and to third-party websites these skins are even cheaper. Also, the field tested condition was selling for almost 10 euros, right now is selling for 3. It's almost, I mean, it's an all-time low, which is pretty insane in my opinion how low the prices currently are for these skins. I also really love the Glock 18 Ghost Protocol from the Spy and Tech collection. Yes, this is a new skin, and these are usually very volatile. It could be definitely a great pickup for a short-term flip, because maybe in a couple of days, because there's a possibility that in a couple of weeks or in a couple of months, these skins could start rising just like previous armory collections once new players return to the market. The UMP45 Neo Noir is currently not really desirable, and not many people are talking about this gun, but I think it's very clean, and a lot of people actually love these Neo Noir skins. It's from the Gallery collection, and this is the biggest red flag right now, because a lot of people don't really like this collection, and ever since, prices upon the markets are certainly declining. I mean, as you can tell upon the graphs, these skins were selling for around like 60 euros. Ever since, we've crashed down like 50% in price. The minimum wear condition, it's the same. We've been selling for almost 30, right now selling for 14. Up on third-party websites, you can find some nice deals for these, and the field tested condition in the past year was kind of stable. Obviously, it has came down in price because a lot of people are currently selling off the investments, and I think this is a very big mistake. Ever since these skins, the supply of these is not that huge. As you can tell, the vaporwave was crashing up on the markets kind of hard. I mean, at a certain point in time, we were selling for 613 euros, which is insane. We've crashed like 200% in price, almost more. It's nasty. Upon third-party websites, you can buy these skins for like $150, which is absolutely nothing in the factory new condition, and the minimal wear condition was kind of stable in the past month, but in the past year, as you can tell, it's the opposite. And obviously these skins were sometimes manipulated slightly because they've been pumping out of nowhere, right? From 130 euros all the way up to like what, 170 just in one day. It's kind of crazy. I think there's a strong chance that the CS2 market could recover in the next upcoming months, but nothing is guaranteed. Always do your own research upon these investments, and during this time I think it's a great opportunity to accumulate skins. I also love the AVP Atheris, for example, also in a minimum wear condition, because during these times not a lot of people are going for these skins as investments. They rather buy them as play skins, and down the line I think these skins could certainly go even higher in price. I mean, as you can tell, these skins were never really manipulated, and they've been going up in price just because the demand is always there. And ever since the gold trade up after, these skins are also getting consumed, just because you can get knives out of these, right? Not obviously directly because it's a purple skin, not a pink. It's just the fact that you have so many craft opportunities up on these skins, and back in the day they were super cheap, and we obviously did not have any gold trade up updates, so that's why currently during these times more of these skins are actually getting used up. Yes, the Prisma case is one of those that is actually kind of stable up on the markets. In the past year, for example, we've been going up to like 2 euros and 20 cents, and right now have rebounded, and already this case is going up on the markets. As you can see, a lot of cases are currently recovering, but in the past few weeks not many people are buying them, and during the next couple of months I can imagine case opening numbers going way up. And nowadays red skins, just like this 5-7 Angry Mob from the Prisma collection, they're very desirable. It's just a part of a knife, you could tell. And for example, they've been selling in the factory new condition for almost 200 euros, and we've been going lower and lower up on the markets. Obviously these skins could go even lower, but it's not guaranteed. I mean, the minimum wear condition is closing in up on the same price. Meanwhile, the field tested, well worn, and battle scarred are all selling for the same price, as I already said. It is kind of weird, I understand, but that's how the market works, because in this case you have jam knives and they can be always in the factory new condition, and that's why the conditions up on these skins don't matter, and that's why factory new is also very underrated right now in my opinion, because the field tested condition is doing the opposite. It's kind of very bullish up on the market. It hasn't really rebounded that much, I would say. The UMP 45 Labyrinth from the Breakout collection is currently selling for 80 cents up on the Steam community market in the factory new condition, and these skins were manipulated all the way up to 2 euros and 70 cents. It's probably the cheapest mil-spec skin from this whole collection, and that's why I really do believe that it's a great opportunity to enter the market. As you can see, it has been always spiking up, going lower, spiking up, going lower, so it's very volatile. Do your own research, but I think it's definitely worth it, since minimal wear is selling for more than half of the factory new price, and that's insane. I think it's definitely a great opportunity to acquire some of these skins. Obviously aim at the factory new conditions and up on third-party websites. If you can grab some nice deals and nice floats, definitely go for them. And no, we did not forget about the Desert Eagle Oxide Blaze giveaway. I'll be revealing the winner in the next video. All you have to do to win this skin is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and make sure that your Steam trade link is in the YouTube description. We're going for a factory new skin here. I wish to all of you the best of luck. Join our Discord community, the link will be down in the description.